I'm Andrew, and I'm the vocalist and lyricist.
I'm Jacob. I'm the bassist and vocalist as well from the band Keep From Sight.
We are a four-piece, so this is half of us, and we all came together as a full band back in August of 2019.
But beforehand, Andrew, myself, and Mitch, we got together beforehand and we actually started writing for this project before Mason, our drummer, came into the band. So around August is when we actually first had the real practice. Funny thing about the name, we were debating between a few different names, and I think at one of the practices where Andrew, Mitch, and myself were there, I just yelled at them and I was like, "Hey, pick any letter," and it kind of came out KFS, and we decided it from that.
Yeah,
That's actually how we came up with the name.
We formed trying to be in the pop punk-ish genre. We all come from not pop punk-ish musical backgrounds, and it's very interesting to write something that we've never tried writing before. So what has come from this with our single that we put out, Grief, it's kind of a more post-hardcore punk sound. But the EP that we're going to be releasing in kind of beginning of spring is more of the pop punkish style without as much screaming behind
it. So my first few bands were alternative rock, and then from there I kind of branched out and I was in like a metalcore band, and then from there I actually stopped doing music for a little bit, and I picked it back up acoustically. I started an acoustic project, and I kind of found myself with these guys playing pop punk. So, kind of all over the place, actually.
And I'm in another band, self-plug. We're called Transcendence. And we run a show on the 19th of December. But that's more melodic.
Metalcore,
yeah.
I've listened to several pop punk bands getting into this project, and they have more of like a yelling aspect where it's like, it's instead of like singing, it's more just like over enunciating and just vocally getting louder. And we've been trying to work on doing that with our vocals versus forcing screaming what comes naturally. So we've actually been working on doing a different technique, and I think it's going to be pretty cool.
How hard is it for you, Andrew, not to just start yelling words?
So hard. There's definitely times in practice where they look at me and they're like, "No," and I'm like, "Okay."
Sad emo kid puts the hood up and goes in the corner.
It's definitely pushed us all to be better musicians, and we've definitely gone outside of our comfort zone in what we are used to and what we've been used to create this music, and it's kind of really cool to see it all come together. I mean, I love music. You know, I love how music is my self-expression and my outlet, and you know, there's things I do with Transcendence that are definitely like part of my soul, and then I'm able to do this kind of music with Keep From Sight where I do more singing, and I definitely, when I know I have a good singing voice, but
it's very pretty.
It's definitely a different outlet for me, which kind of helps get all of my emotions instead of just one aspect of it in the music. So it's definitely, they're both very useful, and I really don't think that they're comparable in like liking something better, because there's still two parts of the same whole. If only I had more time with you by my side. we're currently recording this 5-song EP with Cody Wessinger, and he's doing a really crazy job with it. We're pretty impressed with the product that's coming out from him, and we would definitely work with him again and recommend him for this kind of music for sure. He's been very easy to work with, very timely on getting things back to us. It's just been quite a fun experience for the recording process. We got a show coming out December 20th. It's definitely the best show that's happening on that date, and I think everyone should should attend, drop whatever else they had planned, and come.
It is at the Montage Music Hall, and music. It is at the Montage Music Hall. We have Checks and X's, which is a very cool alternative band. We have Cabin in the Woods, which is a new band coming out. It's kind of metalcore-ish. They're very cool. We have Lower Expectations playing, Make It Stop, and then us. So we actually set it up ourselves beforehand, knowing about the date, your date, and Andrew told me to set it up, so I got a few bands together. We got the printings.
Wow, maybe that's my fault.
The tickets printed and everything like that. So Andrew was the one that forced me to choose the 20th versus the 14th of December for this show.
Sounds about right.
Anybody wants to check out our single, we have it up on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and I also believe Amazon Music. Correct?
Yeah.
We are Keep From Sight, and the single is Grief, so if you guys go check it out, go right ahead.
Or don't. We don't give a fuck.
Bad bitches only.
If you want to check us out, we are on Facebook at Just Keep From Sight, and we're also on Instagram. If you search Keep From Sight, that's us as well. If you want to reach us by email for any bookings or parties, we do parties or any sort of events, you would email keepfromsightny@gmail.com, and we will respond as soon as we can.
Also, if you want to check us out on YouTube, our YouTube channel is going to be Keep From Sight. We will hopefully have all of our music up there when it all is released.